Okay, so what's up, guys? So I am going to talk about some things that I have not talked about on this channel since the beginning of the year. So I am titling this video "What Happened" for the understanding of my thought process, I guess you could say here. So at the beginning of the year, one of the things I talked about was I'm trying to think. Like, in my video, you could see me sitting with this bed behind me and everything. I sat there and I was talking about opening a parkour gym. And why does it look like I'm not doing that anymore? That's one of the things I'm going to talk about. The desire to open a parkour gym has diminished, you could say. I'll probably still do it one day. But as of right now, I think that while I'm young, what I want to do is be an athlete. I've always wanted to be an athlete, and I want to train and make something of my name now, because my thought process is that if I make a name for myself now, it'll be better in the long run when I'm old and I can't do anything anymore, but I can still teach. So athletics are out the door, but now I can start teaching others to do what I used to do. And so that's what my thought process is now. So I'm working on more training in athletics, making my parkour free running better, and taking aside the parkour gym for now in Northwest Arkansas. Yeah, there's other reasons to it too, but that's like my biggest one. Another thing of what I wanted to talk about is what I am doing with this YouTube channel now. So it's kind of evolved. You can kind of see if you watch my videos, it's kind of evolved into watching me do trainings and stuff like that, and I'm trying to learn how to vlog, and basically, long story short, is that I'm kind of making it half for myself so that I can, when people ask what I've done throughout my life, I can kind of say, go to my YouTube channel, this is kind of my memories that you can kind of look back on, this is what I've done, things like that. And that's kind of like a minor detail. The big thing is, I'm hoping that I can get better at what I'm doing now. I'm clearly not the greatest at my athletics, but I want to get better and I want to train, and I know it takes years to start a YouTube channel, and I know that now. When I first started, I definitely didn't think that way at all. I thought I was going to be able to pick up like 700 subscribers one night type deal, and I'm sitting here currently with like 68, and I'm realizing how hard it is to start a YouTube channel yourself. So, that being said, I'm going to also share some of my knowledge with those who have talked to me about this channel and say that they want to start their own YouTube channel. A couple people have approached me on that, where I get my music from, things like that. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. As of like 5 minutes ago, that's actually the reason I was inspired to make this video. I got a YouTube copy strike, and that was interesting. I've never had that before, and I've been trying to avoid it since the very, very beginning. So while it's real fresh on my mind, I'll go ahead and talk about how to avoid that as well. So, in January, that's when I started first uploading my videos, and I showed that I did a little bit of Euro, and I talked about me opening the parkour gym and everything else. As the months kind of went by, I realized that I wanted to go more towards videotaping my YouTube channel to athletics, as I've already discussed. But then I think it was February. Sometime in February, I took a trip with RoArc down to Orlando, Florida. And that's where that whole video came from. So, in that video, basically, you see me running around the beach, running around to infinity, stuff like that. And I didn't do a whole lot of talking about what I was doing. And I've been trying to learn. One thing I have learned is that you have to talk to the people who are watching your videos. It's cool to see you do flips and stuff, but they want to see the character of who you are. And that's something that's taken me... I learned that probably about 2 months ago. Like, it finally surfaced. I probably, like, had that. Like, I had that knowledge, but it didn't surface on my brain. There's a whole lot of other things I'm thinking about saying right now, but they're not really relevant. But yeah, so February I didn't, you can see, like, if you go back and watch those videos, you can see that I didn't have that mentality versus now, where I'm trying to talk and vlog more, and whereas it was just making videos in the beginning. So that would be one point. If you're going to start a YouTube channel, I would throw out, make sure you talk to the people. They want to know who you are. They want to know what you do, what your purpose is. They're there to be entertained when they're watching your videos. So entertain them and talk. Don't just show them cool tricks. That's not enough. They want to know a little bit about you. When you do this, you have to share a part of yourself and your life. It's not all about, here's what I can do. It's, here's who I am, rather. So, I think about that time was where, once I went to Infinity and the whole Orlando trip, that's when I realized that I wanted to do my athlete videos. And so from there, that's when that started to evolve. I don't know. It's only been about 2 or 3 videos back that I realized that I need to start vlogging. Now, why don't I take down some of my old videos? That's one of the things that I want to talk about now. I'm not taking down any of my videos on this channel, even though there's some really, really stupid ones. Ones that I could probably remake, make them a little bit better, stuff like that. But this was a learning process for me. So I am leaving up my old videos so that you can see my struggle of trying to make a YouTube channel. And you can kind of look through mine and go, okay, this is why it took him so long to learn these things himself. And if I can, watch Tanner's videos and then minimize some of his stupidity, then I can get my own YouTube channel up faster. So that's what I'm letting people learn from me. Yeah, it makes me look stupid, but it's for you guys. That's what that's for. Honestly, I'm not really embarrassed by it. It's my life that is on the YouTube channel now. It's me. It's who I am. There's nothing to be embarrassed about it. It's a learning process, and it's a learning process for anyone who wants to start doing YouTube. Someone asked me the other day, I won't name them, but they'll know who I am because they're subscribed. Someone asked me the other day, what do I need to do to get a sponsorship? And that's currently what I'm trying to work on as well. So, from what I know, and actually, honestly, I'm going to tell you that I was debating on telling you this a while ago, and I said it was irrelevant. Now I'm going to tell you, because now for this subject it is relevant, and I think it's really important, and it actually changes a lot of your thought process. So, first off, you're sharing your life with someone else when you start this YouTube channel. You are taking a bit of your soul and putting it into these videos and saying, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is what I'm training, things like that. if you're wanting to get sponsored, people need to want to watch you. You need to be interesting. And I'm trying to learn. Currently, I'm still not the most interesting person, or YouTube channel, but I'm trying to learn how to get more interesting with my videos. I'm sitting down. I got people have seen on this channel before my whiteboards, and I sit down, and one of my whiteboards, I got 3 of them now, 2 small ones and a big one. And the big one has inspirational quotes for daily, reminding me, go big or go home, no quitters here, stuff like that. Actually, none of it says that, but it's all stuff like that. But, man, I lose my train of thought so bad. This is why I don't like talking to a camera, so I apologize. But the big board also has goals. Currently it's got 2018 goals. I just put that up. It had 2017 all year long, which I made some of the goals. I'm still working on one, but I make yearly goals, and then at the very top of the board I have my 5-year goal / plans. And then what else do I have on that board? Inspirational quotes. I have I have a little piece down one side that says where my money is going to be going to, things like that. That way I'm not spending stupidly or end up in debt or anything like that. I have all my money to where every time I get a paycheck from one of my jobs, this is where I'm going to put my money, and this is where it's going to help me both with life and sometimes the YouTube channel when I need new stuff. Like, I currently want to get extra cameras to have different angles on stuff rather than just the one GoPro Hero 5 I got, so I can talk to this camera, talk to this camera, things like that. But I don't have this camera here, so it doesn't work right now. You have to put up with me, GoPro Hero 5. Anyways, another one of my whiteboards is completely dedicated to the YouTube channel, and that one basically has how many views my channel is currently at, how many subscribers I have, video ideas for the future, the current project I am working on, and then other stuff. I don't remember what the other video I think it's like misc videos. But yeah. Sometimes those videos are a collaboration with other people, like trickers or skateboarders or stuff like that, something that I could do. I haven't done anything big like that yet. I need to get on planning stuff like that and make really cool tricking videos, I guess you could say. Really wow some people. The thing is, I have some really cool stuff. I train, but I'm not good about getting the camera out and showing a lot of my good stuff. I just kind of get the camera out when I think about it, and I need to get better. That's another thing. Learn from me now, my mistake. Always have a camera. Whether it's your phone, your GoPro, anything. Pull it out, start filming yourself all the time. And that's something I need to get better about, because it looks like I'm only so good at some tricks, and then like I don't do a whole lot, and there's 1,000 tricks out there I can do. I haven't recorded, and so that kind of actually hurts me because it doesn't make me look like I train as much as I do. So that would be another recommendation I would say for you.
I'll actually read you the email that I got of a copyright strike, and I'll actually explain that real quick while I'm getting my thought process here. Come on, email. Okay, so what happened was I got an email notification. Actually, my video wasn't even done uploading yet, which was funny. So I was uploading my new video, which is the St. Louis trip video. I was uploading that one, and it was in the processing moment, and it was at 95%, and then this email showed up and said, copyright claim was created for content in the new trampoline park and seeing old friends video. So I was like, crap. So I picked this up, and it says, "Hi Tanner Copher, a copyright owner using content ID claimed some material in your video. This is just a heads up. Don't worry, you're not in trouble, and your account standing is not affected by this. There are either ads running on your video," which I don't have ads running, so I'm confused about that, "with the revenue going to the copyright owner, or the copyright owner is receiving stats about your video's views," which is probably more likely of the ones. So the video title is "New Trampoline Park and Seeing Old Friends." Copyright content was "Save Me," claimed by CD Baby. Interesting. So it says, "What's next? If there are no problems, you don't need to take any action. You don't need to delete your video. If something went wrong and the copyright owner or our system made a mistake, we have a dispute process. Only use it if you're confident you have the right to use all the content in your video." The YouTube team. So it may have sounded a little more exciting than what I kind of made it sound like a while ago, and I actually kind of reprocessed it as I was reading it a second time too. But it sounds like, I mean, honestly, it looks like any of your content that you upload notifies people immediately, because I seriously was not done uploading that and it notified someone. So, and they made a copyright claim to me. Now, I believe I did everything okay. If I'll keep you updated on this one. I was using Flying Tunes No Copyright Music, I believe it's called. It's a new one I've kind of found. I guess you kind of have to really be careful with the no copyright sounds music stuff, because that's the first time I've ever gotten any notification on anything. Yeah. So current ones I've used in the past is No Copyright Music. Yeah, that's what it's called. No Copyright Music. I've used royalty-free music, and now I've found this new one that I feel like it's better music, because I'm more of a rock kind of guy myself. But the past 2 videos I've used the music, and I really like it. But this video got me that notification because of a song called "Save Me." So, yeah, I don't think anything bad's happening. I think, I could be completely wrong on this, but I think that because this band is probably trying to get views for their video, they're probably just monitoring my video because their song came up, and they're trying to see if any views go to my video, probably. And they're probably looking at my channel right now going, "This dude has 68 subscribers. We're not getting any views from this." So, yeah. But we'll see. So that's what that situation is. So it's not really too exciting, but lesson from that one is just be careful where you pull your music from. I guess before I use any more of their music off Flying Tunes, I'm going to watch that video and see what happens, and see if I get any more emails. If nothing happens, I'm still going to be careful about it, but if something does happen, I'll let you guys know, and you know not to use Flying Tunes. So, but right now it doesn't look like it's the biggest worry in the world. So, and as far as I was concerned too, it was no copyright music, and they're claiming it as copyright. So, that's annoying. Oh, what else? I think that's pretty much it for this video. I've talked about everything, and I've talked shit seriously for 20 minutes. It's surprising that I have. Yeah. Can't think of anything else. Yep, I think I'm pretty much out. Okay.
So, real quick, just thanks guys for watching the video. If you guys have any more questions, I know I'm really scattered brained when I do stuff like this, but what I'm going to do here is I want you guys to ask questions. If you have questions on, hey, how can I start my own YouTube channel, things like that, what would you recommend me, or questions you have about starting it, have you ran into this, whatever. I don't know everything yet. I know it takes years to learn how to run a YouTube channel, and I am learning. This is only year 1 for me. But for those of you who are trying to start your own YouTube channel, getting tongue-tied, leave some comments below, and I will try to answer them in another video. I will probably answer it sometime next year, because I'll give time, and by next year it's almost December now, so a month's time. I'll give it time for people to be able to ask questions and see this video. Yeah. Just things that I've learned. Like the video, guys, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.
Bye.